That Kind of Guy.
By Mina V. Esguerra.
The theme of the dinner was beef-bowl fusion, and though it was wonderfully spicy and coconut milky and rich, I couldn't help but be distracted by the one guy at the table who would not look at me. Was this grade school? Come on. Margot was flirting with him the whole time too. It didn't mean that she noticed the subtext. It meant she was being Margot. But Anton didn't try to dodge her this time. He flirted back in that tongue-in-cheek way that couldn't be serious because Botox middle-aged women weren't his type. But he was a master at making someone feel attractive. But still, so he was in a flirty mood but couldn't be bothered to be civil with me. After dinner, I found him in what Mickey called the game room. The guys tended to hang out there because it had a pool table and the latest gaming console. Kat referred to it as the little boys' room, but little boys' room be damned. I walked in and pulled my ex-boyfriend out of there. I wasn't sure where to go or how far he would let me drag him, but we got halfway up the staircase before he shook his wrist free.
What are you doing?
He demanded. I didn't have a speech ready. I really did think that if I saw him again, all I had to prepare was the fake smile because he'd have his arm around some supermodel and I wouldn't have to do anything else. The next thing I knew, I was kissing him without even checking if we were alone, pushing him up against one of Margot's tall potted plants. He caught me before we caused any damage, but he kissed me back anyway, and it was a different kind of kiss, like it was angry or something. I miss you, I said. That was true. Also, probably the most disarming thing I could think of saying.
Nice of you to say so.
Anton said, dripping with resentment and walls still up.
Since the split was your idea.
Why are you so angry? I hissed. What did I do to you now?
Aside from wasting a year of my life, you should have done more. Maybe rob me, beat me up, run me over with a car.
Why are you mad at me? I'm sure my life has been suckier than yours since we broke up.
Julie, I had an engagement ring designed for you, and you said no.
Did I know that? I think I did and conveniently forgot about it. Well, I spluttered. That's just money. I have no friends and no life. I'm sure you bounced back easily. My life went back to boring, only worse. A pause.
You look hotter now, Julie.
I couldn't help but laugh. It's probably all the weight I lost from not dating. And there it was. The hint of a smile. And my heart did a happy little skip. See? We broke up and months later I'm the loser. Don't be mad at me. You should be polite to me out of pity. Anton's expression softened. He moved away from the potted plants and violated a cardinal rule in our host's house. He sat on one of the steps.
Why did you even do it?
We talked about this before.
I know. You talked my ear about it. But now I want you to tell me what the real reason is.
I sighed. Do you really think I wasted your time?
You had fun, didn't you? I treated you right, didn't I?
Yes, and yes.
Then what the hell does I don't feel like I really know you mean? You spent a year with me. You probably know me better than most of my friends do.
Technically, I had said, thank you, but I can't. I feel like I don't really know you yet. He was so offended. We argued over these words for a long time until he gave up trying to understand and I gave up making him. By the end of it all, he didn't even want to see or talk to me, much less stay in our relationship. Now, I had a new perspective after all the stories I'd heard. I probably could make him understand this time. By some miracle, we were still alone, so I went for it. I told him that in the past few months, I'd met a few of his girls, Ricky, Anne-Marie, Mika, Natasha. At first, the names didn't sink in, but when they did, he started to look a little sick. But before you totally freak out, I said, wait a second. I didn't go looking around for them, and when I met them, I didn't ask for all of this info. They just gave it to me. Because you do seem to be a happy memory for most of them in a weird way. They don't regret going out with you.
What's your point?
I'm getting to that. Anton, you were a great boyfriend, but the way these girls talked about you, it was like they were talking about a totally different guy. If I told them stories about us together, they wouldn't believe me.
I wouldn't go that far.
I shook my head. Come come on. If I tell them about when we spent Christmas with my family and you were talking to my grandfather the whole time, or when I got sick at work. I must have fallen in love with him that first incident. And after the second one, I put it on my speed dial, bumping my dad's number down a few notches down. That's not the guy I know, I insisted. Admit it, you were different with them.
All right, point taken.
He said.
Maybe I was different with you. But I was better. Didn't you want that?
It's not better if I act for my benefit.
It's not an act.
He said that so sincerely, saying it in the present tense. Why did I break up with him again? Doubt probably flickered in my eyes, and he took advantage, pulling me toward him and kissing me. It was almost like he used to. Not so angry. Wait, I squirmed away and struggled to focus. Why were you different with me?
You still don't believe that you made me want to give up all that?
Can someone just do that? He enjoyed dating around, living like he didn't care about anyone. I shook my head. I don't believe it. There's something about that life that you like. It's exciting. Maybe you changed for me as a challenge, but I really didn't think you'd go back to your old habits sooner or later.
It's not as exciting as you think it is.
Yeah, right. Like I could say for sure either way, it was bad enough that he was my first real relationship, and having to hear about how exciting and spontaneous his other hookups were, none of my memories, though wonderful in their own way, would ever light that kind of fire. I can't tell, can I said, more bitterly than I intended. I've never had that kind of relationship, and when I met the kind of guy who would give me that, he decided to change for me.
Crap.
Anton said, as he finally got it.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, please. You were wonderful to me.
You were bored?
It wasn't that, but... I paused too long, and that seemed like a confirmation. He recoiled as if I'd hit him, and then he laughed.
I bored you to death, and that's why you broke up with me. Thanks for explaining.
You know what I mean. It's like another you that these girls know, and I don't know that person. His hand reached up and took a lock of my hair, letting it run between his fingers. It was a thing he used to do when he was preoccupied with something and I happened to be near him. I enjoyed it again for the entire 2 seconds that it happened. Then he gave me that look.
Would you like to find out?
What?
Would you like to find out what I was like before I met you?
I already know what you were like. They told me.
No. I meant experience it firsthand. This guy you say I was.
I don't understand.
Just do what I say, and you'll find out. Then, you can tell me if you really like me. If you really feel like you don't know who I really am.
You're crazy, I said. I'm sure you moved on by now. We shouldn't get back together. And yet, the crazy idea had energized him, getting him back on his feet and pacing as he put the plan together.
Well, we're not getting back together because you think I'm not capable of a serious relationship. We'll go out, hang out, that's it.
I don't think this is a good idea.
You just told me how pathetic your social life is. What else have you got planned?
I winced at that. I did go on a date with one guy.
And who was this person?
Writer, guy I work with.
Are you gonna go see him again?
Maybe. He dismissed the very idea of competition with a huff.
Sure. Go out with him. If you want. I don't mind. But you're going to go out with me again, Julie. And if you end up rejecting me, at least...
I know, I said. At least it's because of something real. He kissed me again. And it wasn't warm or loving. It was hot and exciting. And I wasn't sure exactly what I'd gotten myself into. And I couldn't resist it. That kind of guy...
By Mina V.